everyone. Thank you for hopping along with Kendra's Card Challenge number 16 super sponsor, Artful Angel. They have some really cute stuff, and I hope you love the stuff as much as I do. It's super cute. Just a reminder, Kendra's Card Challenge has so many fun activities for you guys. There's the 15 card challenge, which if you go to the Patreon and become a free Patreon member for Kendra's Card Challenge, you will get the cutting templates for the 6x6 papers that you will use to make 15 cards. Okay, you will also need other papers like your backgrounds, card bases, and things like that. But for these, we utilize 6x6 papers to do 15 card challenges. However, if you're like me and you like to go off the rails, they also have the cute little sketch with all the dimensions right on there, so you can just look at this piece and get the goodies done. And I've got my bag of goodies going right here. We're going to make sketch number 14 and sketch number 12 because I couldn't decide which to do. So we're going to rush and squeeze both of them in there. When you print the PDF, you also get this lovely information sheet, and it shows you all of our super sponsors. So many lovely companies, and shout outs to the ones that aren't super sponsors but are still sponsoring with the giveaway at the end of the quarter. So this section here, I don't know why I didn't really notice this before. I'm such a dork sometimes, but I'm always talking about become a member. There's so many things that you can get when you're a member. This right here tells you all of that. So there's the 2 tiers, so you get updates and chat, general support and notices on destashes. There's a $5 tier and you get some more stuff. The $10 tier, you get even more stuff. And then the 25 tier where you get all the goods. So, and you can cancel at any time. And this is where you want to go. Patreon.com/Kendra's Card Challenges. You can scan that code right there. If you put it on pause on your TV, take your phone up there, scan it. It'll take you to this, or you can type it in, or you can hop down in my description box and you'll find all the links you need for Kendra's Card Challenge fun. And if you have Facebook, you can go over there. There's she has a Facebook group, so you can share all the fun things, but you don't need Facebook. If you want to do the 15 card challenge, you can go to her website and find the link there to upload your challenge to the website. But you guys, look at these. Artful Angel. These, oh my gosh, aren't they just the most adorable ever? This one is called Feast Mode, and this one is called Let's Get Roasted. This one here, you can stamp a little sign in there that says eat pizza, moo, help, okay, or feast mode. And then on this one, what are you thankful for? Vegetarians. Thanksgiving, feast, happy, and let's get roasted. And you got your little pan, your little chef with the knife, and the little turkey on the run. The little turkey on the run. But yeah, so it's gonna be fabulous. And then and that's their like Thanksgiving. And then they also have this beautiful poinsettia. I love poinsettias, so I'm a sucker for a good poinsettia, and we're gonna. Oh, I couldn't resist. I had to color that up too, but we're gonna pull out a number 14 sketch, okay? And I just, you guys, look. I just pulled some papers out of my stash so we can create this. I'm using a craft card base because I thought it would be super nice with this pattern paper here. And that is our base. Now, I did trim this one down a little bit smaller. It is supposed to be the full size, but I love layers. And the quickest and easiest one is to trim down your first panel. And then boom, you have a layer. Now, it calls for another layer, but I wanted it to match my turkey. Look at him. Isn't he adorable? Oh my gosh. So I used the turkey off of feast mode, but the saying I pulled off of the other one, the let's get roasted. Okay. And you'll see why. Because we roasted that turkey. And that's going to go on the inside of the card. So it's going to be let's get roasted, and there it is. So I spent a good amount of time coloring because I wanted it to be perfect. And if you look for inspiration, turkeys come in all variety of colors and stuff. And the one I was looking at had this beautiful blue, marbly integration with some reds and browns in his face. So that's what I did there. That's why you're seeing that blue. So actual people who know turkeys will say, hey, I recognize that kind of turkey. I do not, but I digress. And then finally, we needed this. And so I just used the broad part of my marker that I used here so that I get that coordinating red, right? And in our thing, it says any shape. There's our shape. And then we need a ribbon or something fun. Now, I pulled out my bin and I was like, oh, look, I have this leaf stuff. It's like a leaf thread. So that's what we're going to use, because these are just suggestions, happy suggestions. And, yeah, so that's how this card is going to go. And once you have, oh, I love pattern paper, don't you? It's so hard sometimes when they have dual sides. You're like, no, this side, no, that side, all the sides. But yeah, and craft for fall just brings in that natural feel, like the woodsy. I don't know how to describe it, but there's our first piece. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Let me know which sketch you like best, and maybe I'll use it in my next video for Kendra's card challenge. Okay, so if you have, or maybe you want to see a sketch that you haven't seen very much of, you're welcome to drop a suggestion in the comments for me and say, hey, you know, I haven't seen this sketch and I would like to see some suggestions. I'm up for a challenge. Sign me up. Yes, sirree, Bob. I love this plaid. But we're just pulling stuff out of our stash for papers. And we're using Artful Angels stamps today. They are a super sponsor. And a super sponsor, what that means is they're super duper. They have given... Oh, I forgot to put this part down. I always do that, but that's okay. We're going to glue it to the outside anyways. They have given for free the designers the product. So I did not pay for the product, but I support them, okay? Because they have some of the cutest stuff. Let me tell you. We have seen their beardy dragons last quarter. Those guys were super duper cute too. Okay, we're gonna wiggle this on here. We're gonna get this on here. I don't know. I think I might have just glued the wrong side on that one, but that's okay. We'll get it. We'll get it on there. And just like that, we have our ribbon, aka twine. These are felt little leaves. So even if you don't have ribbon in your stash or something, maybe you have small little icons, leafery or something that matches your theme. So we're doing, you know what, I think I'm going to cut it just like this. Fall. So I've got some fall colored leaves, but if you were doing a winter one, maybe some snowflakes across there, or some snow critters. I don't know. Something fun like that. Little beads of clear fun stuff if you're doing a cold, like rainy day. But there's that. Look it. Let's pop that up just because I really want it to sit behind, because this is like popped up, right? So we got to make sure that turkey can get on the paper right. And we're just gonna grab that, snip, get another little snip, and then do his little feetsies. Hopefully that will be enough. Don't need a ton, especially if it's getting packed in an envelope, right? We're just gonna get that on there like so. And there it is. Look how easy that was. But this one, we're going all in. We're flipping it open. And I had scraps because I did not cut my 6x6 paper to the specifications for all of the cards. I have leftovers because I just cut it for this card. And so what I did is I cut this piece was left over, and then I cut it down to fit, and then I cut a sliver off. I just cut a little sliver off. It's about 1/4 inch, I would say, right? And then we put that right there, and literally had the littlest bit of waste from when I snipped the 6, because it's 6 inches, and this is only 5.5. So just a little smidge off. For our turkey. Look at, like he's sitting at the table. Oh my goodness. And this we can glue straight down. Oh my gosh. And I did alcohol marker these, and it took me some time because I really wanted them to look yummy for you guys. Like eye candy. Let's get roasted. Oh my goodness. Fun Thanksgiving Day card for all of your Thanksgiving friends. Super cute. Artful Angel, you did a really great job on this design. And I like the line work. It's a rather thick line work, so you don't have to worry too much about going outside the lines. Here's that poinsettia, you guys. Oh, here, oh. This poinsettia, look at this. This is what we did. This is how I colored it. I did it in the pinks. You've seen the pink ones, right? And they have that. Yeah, so that's how I colored that. This one was fun to color. I didn't do the center because I forgot. But we're going to use some texture paste in the center, or even pops of color. I'm not 100% sure yet, but we'll get there. So again, this particular one, I had to go back to the cutting thing because I couldn't figure out how it was going paper E, paper F, paper E, paper F, because this didn't print good for me. It does come in color. If I'd have printed it in color, we wouldn't have this problem. However, I was just being cheap with my printing supplies and just sent it through the black and white printer. And I was like, okay. But because I also printed the big cutting guides, I was able to see that paper E had the section for number 12 was this. Okay. So, and then paper F had one as well, but it was in the reverse. Okay. So that's all it is it shows you how to cut it at the angle. It's X amount of size, X amount of size. And the reason I'm not sharing the size, you guys, is because we want you to go to Patreon. We want you to download your free PDF to get all of the cut information. And we want to stop people from, like, stealing the measurements and then claiming it as their own. So that's what we're doing. But, so, because I don't have the color guide, I'm not 100% sure if it goes like this. No, yeah, it has to go like this. Like you can go here and here, right? And then we're going to swap them out, and we're going to put that there and that there. Ooh, isn't that nice? Okay, and then we can leave a little bit of room, or we can butt them up and like piece them back together, right? That's really cute. Oh my goodness. Okay, I like that. And then it has a little strip here and then our circle. And for us, our poinsettia is going to be that circle. So I pulled out some washi tape, and I thought that was about, oh, look at that. That's going to be nice. Yeah, we'll use that. So we're going to go ahead and pin these down with some glue. Let me start with the top one, because I'm not 100% sure where I want to place it. You know what I mean? And then that will be our 2 cards for Kendra's Card Challenge. Super sponsor, Artful Angel. The words are so hard. And it's really great because these here were just scraps of paper I had. So I didn't even have to cut anything down anymore. I just had to trim these just a little bit to make them the size they needed to be. And then we're going to glue the bottom. And I did decide to leave a little bit of a border in there, just because I want to. You can put your cards together however you like. You can follow it to the T and do exactly like it's shown, which is wonderful. You can upscale, you can downscale. I have upscaled a couple of times in the past. It's fun. It is. Just make it more unique. And I think that one's a little crooked. There we go. And then we're going to put our guy down the middle. Oops. I'm just going to go right to the edge. Right to the edge. Oh, look at that. Sometimes I'm really proud of myself. We get it just right. Just look at that. That looks really pretty all by itself. And then you can just put a sentiment on it. But we're going to put this on there, and we're all done, my friends. Took you on a little journey to do too. Sorry it took a little long, but I mean, who could resist? I had to play with both the stamp sets. They're absolutely gorgeous. And you can open this way. You can open it that way. And that little bit of sparkle in there, look at that. And I did emboss this one just because it's beautiful. And I forgot to put my paste in there. So let us put a little bit of this pops of color in there. We're going to get it started. Oh, that's nice. And then that will set and dry. And there's that. Oh, that's a good choice. Get it to flatten out a little bit. Just tappity tap. And there you have it. Artful Angel, our super sponsor for Kendra's Card Challenge number 16. I thank you for hanging out with us. And you can go in the description to find links to the products and to the playlist. If you're just starting here, there is a playlist. You can click on that and go watch all of the other crafters craft with Artful Angel. Thank you, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.